So San Jose State's offense comes on the field first today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what we talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game, and give their running back plenty of room to run.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Again, makes it second and medium. On the ground, it's Fox. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Using his legs here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Snags a quick throw.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. We got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Blue. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete. But the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
Second down coming up.
Okay, ready? So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Defense. Offense accepts the penalty, moves them a little farther from their own end zone. Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Number 15 on to kick it away.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The San Jose State offense is back out there now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Using his legs on the scramble. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's work. Brought down to the 22 to first down, very near the red zone now.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Well, Kirk, San Jose State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Looking to throw it again. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Spartans. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Number 5 in the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score San Jose State 14, Alabama 0.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown. Tied.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Spartans offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The game makes it second and medium. And they hand it off to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and look at that. He's still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Point after, up and good.
San Jose State, 21, Alabama, 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The sure hands. It's Morton.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yardage.
They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback looking to scramble. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Defense makes the stop after the completion. Now it's second down here. Handing off on the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Trying to extend the play. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the San Jose State offense. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's caught downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Tackle on play at the 17-yard line. Good enough for a 1st down.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Mung. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half. Tries to get it to the running back. Finds an open target on the left side. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 1 play and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. He's got his man in the open field. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. The San Jose State offense is back out there now. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's complete. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Christine, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defensive play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. They come up short on the third down completion, and here comes the punt team. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Spartans offense back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down. They're going to throw the football. Down he goes. A sack.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. He hands it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down and 10 now. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the San Jose State offense. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Here's the second down play. Looks right for a quick completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. There's the handoff. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. It's Rourke. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Well, Kirk, San Jose State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? QB decides to keep it here. A quick juke. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
35, Alabama, 20.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple of scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
He's back to throw again on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The San Jose State offense is back out there now. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And the quarterback keeps it here. As the first down is still going. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
And now the running back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Spartans. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The returner is brought down. It's a start of the next drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. He's got a man down the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. 7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Looking for the wideout. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here.